Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast and part 2 of a replay between iNSoLeNCE and Demuslim here in the Xel'Naga Caverns. Marines and Marauders taking down these rocks in order to establish a new expansion. Demuslim should be able to put a planetary fortress here, and as soon as that planetary fortress is here, the Terran player will have a very strong lead just because he will have map control on essentially half of the map or a third of the map, and it will be very difficult to move out. We do see 3 ghosts now here and now 1 observer, so that observer does see this army. We may get an EMP shockwave. No, the observer is staying on top of this army, so no EMP shockwave to reveal that observer. However, in come these zealots. We do have some High Templars here, so those High Templars making sure to get feedback off, and oh, EMP shockwave hitting a lot of those High Templars, 3 of those 4 High Templars, and now out of energy completely. That's going to be very bad, as now we have Archons being warped in as well. More High Templars coming in to join in on this fight. Will these units be able to get more EMP shockwaves off? Another another feedback, and now an Archon being merged here. So that one Archon down to what will make it another EMP shockwave. So all of these units constantly getting destroyed back and forth. Another High Templar getting another decent Psystorm off, dealing a lot of damage towards these units. However, iNSoLeNCE not able to deal enough damage towards this remaining army, as these Marauders and Ghosts are able to get healed back by these medevacs. There is 1 High Templar here and more Zealots being warped in on this low ground. Another Psystorm. However, the Psystorm now dealing damage towards those probes, and all of those probes getting taken down. That was a horrible loss there, as now Zealots once again re-engaging over here. Ghost now fighting against these Zealots. Zealot will get taken down by that 1 Ghost, and more Zealots coming in as well to join in on this fight. And now iNSoLeNCE says GG. I do think that iNSoLeNCE still called GG perhaps a little bit early, unless he lost all of his probes. Oh no, he lost a lot of that probes with that Psystorm. That Psystorm on top of that Marine medevac bio ball was absolutely devastating towards his own economy there. The fact also that he did not have the ability to set up another expansion. I believe iNSoLeNCE did not see that there's an expansion over here by Demuslim, but Demuslim will be able to transfer some SCVs from this location, and I believe he's already transferred some SCVs in transition in order to start mining out of this, what would be a planetary fortress. Demuslim taking this game. iNSoLeNCE faring a lot better in this matchup than in the previous one. Getting those necessary Zealots and High Templars for feedback and for that Psystorm. However, one misplaced Psystorm was all it took. Also, I believe if iNSoLeNCE had gotten perhaps 1 or 2 sentries as well, I know that is very gas intensive, but if he got 1 or 2 sentries as well, those sentries would have been able to at least split that army a little bit further. One of the problems with Ghosts is that Ghosts generally want to be in the back of an army. They do not want to engage in the front. And as soon as you can throw down force fields, split the Marauders against Marauders and Marines with those Ghosts, you can then lay down Psystorm on top of those Marauders and Marines. As soon as you get the Psystorm on top of those Marauders and those Marines, they have 2 choices. They can either try to move forward out of that Psystorm and then engage your army, your Protoss army, without Ghost support, or they can just sit there and take damage. And as a Protoss player, both of those outcomes are very nice. Now, a couple of announcements since I do have additional time on this particular cast, this part 2. I was invited to do the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals of the SC Malaysia team. So go ahead and check out their Facebook. It's sc.malaysia on Facebook. There is a Vista LASIK tournament coming up, and it will be starting the first week of October is going to be their quarterfinals. And I believe the winner of that tournament, or some of the top players from that tournament, will also be playing some head-to-head show matches against a Liquid TLO. So I'm looking forward to that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this 1v1 replay between iNSoLeNCE and Demuslim here in the Xel'Naga Caverns.